The Christmas crocodile ate a couple of presents, just little ones. He ate the wreath in the hall and he ran away with the Christmas roast. He was eating up Christmas, and no one knew what to do with him. Coming up next on Animal Outtakes, 'tis the season. We're celebrating the Howl Days and unleashing some Yuletide cheer. We know that the dogs absolutely love the biscuits. I'm playing Santa, picking out some of the hottest pet presents this year. This and much more straight ahead on Animal Outtakes. Hello and welcome to Animal Outtakes. I'm Marcia Panucci. This is the season of giving back and celebrating what means the most to us in our lives. And that's what brings us here to Dante's Den. All of us have dreams, but few of us get to see them brought to reality and actually live them. But here at Dante's Den, we are living this dream every day with our dogs. This is the season of giving, and giving is what these dogs give to us. They give us love, they give us companionship, and most of all, they teach us courage and humility. All of that put together is what Dante's Den is about. Dante's Den began as an idea that my husband and I had, and we weren't quite sure what we were going to do with it. We wanted to be a rescue, but then we wanted it to be much more than a rescue. And so we kind of tossed around some ideas and we started to put them together and make a plan. But unfortunately, Don became ill and passed away 6 years ago. So unfortunately, he didn't get to see this. But I'm living this for the both of us every day here at Dante's Den. In 2011, we purchased 50 acres of beautiful land in Mayaca City. And from the moment we broke ground, I knew it was going to be something special. As I said, we knew it was going to be a rescue facility. But we soon realized there were services needed that we hadn't yet imagined. We are so much more than a rescue. Now, we do have dogs up for adoption, and what we've tried to do is to get those dogs from other agencies that are on death row. Many times, we have rescued them minutes away from that horrible, horrible demise. Here they receive care from our loving staff and caring volunteers. They're touched and held and told how special they are. They receive top-notch medical attention right here in our own veterinarian hospital. And they play, they swim, and they rest in comfort and safety. And we promise they can live out their days here or be united with a forever family. But then there are other programs that we have. Of course, our Semper Paw. Semper Paw was designed for our military personnel who get deployed. And they don't have anybody to leave their dogs with. So we take them here at Dante's Den, and then when their owners come back, they get their dog, and we have beautiful and tearful, happy reunions. But in some cases, we may not return, or circumstances may not allow us to continue to care for our animals. It doesn't necessarily mean the ultimate demise. It could be anything. It could be surgery. It could be a debilitating disease. It could be a horrific accident. We need to plan for our dogs because they can't speak for one another. We have to speak for them. And this is the hallmark of what we do, lifetime care. We are blessed at Dante's Den to be able to offer programs like these, to provide the best services and facilities, and we look forward to growing as the needs for our dogs expand. But at the end of the day, there's something that far surpasses the brick and mortar, and that's the care. Why? Because after our heavy work is done, we do go in, we do love them, we sit in their dens, we read to them, and they are watched and loved all day long. You know what? It's just the best place to be a dog.
Dante's Den Foundation is so much more. We have so many wonderful programs. We have the Lifetime Care, we have our Joyful Adoption, our Semper Paw, and a wonderful show called Animal Outtakes. We started this show 5 years ago, right here in our own community. And thanks to all of you, guess what? We are nationwide. Our show is seen in over 500 markets around the country. And what this does for us is it brings the love that we have for these animals right out to all of you. And guess what? Thanks to all of you, we are now renewed for another 3 years nationwide. So we will definitely continue the love with Animal Outtakes.
We found another unique animal visiting the shelter. Yoda and his sister Leah were back getting a checkup at the clinic. Native to Australia, the short-beaked echidna may look like a porcupine.
How do you train those puppies? How do you get them to work?
It's a game. Basically, the whole search and rescue is a game with them.
And we'd be able to deliver oxygen to the doggy.
Yeah, we go.
Border Collies need to be active and have a lot of exercise. A lot of exercise.
Oh my goodness.
Pierre is a Watusi, originally from Africa. Now he's just a big pet.
Look at that, the rhino are feeling spunky, look. Yeah, they're sparring. They're like two dogs, playing with each other.
Can you remember what your life was like before her?
I mean, I didn't have the confidence to use my wheelchair.
And now?
Well, when I get to use my wheelchair, I always have the feeling that someone's here to help me and stuff.
And that is Kiki going overhead. Kiki's 28. We have Michael Jackson's chimpanzee Bubbles. What people don't realize, and it's interesting to see, is they still expect to see this little cute pink-faced chimpanzee that Michael carried around. And Bubbles is actually 30 or 31 now, and he's about 190 pounds. Baby chimps grow up, and that's an important point because Bubbles is kind of a message.
Stanley, I don't know how long he'd been away from his mom, but he was quite habituated to people when we got him.
They were both performers at one time.
Why are we losing the scrub jays?
I would say the biggest reason we're losing scrub jays is loss of habitat.
He was brought into the clinic where I was working to be euthanized because he didn't have back legs and the owner wasn't able to care for him.
She deserves to belong to a family that will love her and protect her and just spoil her rotten for the rest of her life.
As we feed Sita and Cupid, we begin to truly understand how experiences like this can help raise awareness of all these animals and help the fight to preserve each and every species.
It gives me such a great feeling of accomplishment that, you know what, even if we just save one dog, it's one dog that's been saved, and they've been given a new lease on life.
We've had an exciting year here at Dante's Den. Yes. You agree? We have administered to over 200 dogs this past year, and certainly what that has told us is we're running out of room. Our Lifetime Care program has soared. There are so many people, both young and old, who say, something could happen to me. It could be an illness. It could be something else. Somebody's got to take care of my dogs. And so they come to Dante's Den and they get the peace of mind that we're willing to give them and all the love that we're willing to share. We started a capital campaign earlier this year. Why? Because I had a business plan, and that business plan was going to be good for 5 years. Well, Shell, we tossed that one away earlier this year. We are busting out of our facilities here, and we absolutely need new dens so that we can take care of more of these kids. And you know, the other thing that we have accomplished this year is we took on some medical emergencies and medical cases that no one else wanted to handle. We've had some rare diseases on some of the dogs come through here, and we've had our wonderful veterinarian staff take care of them. And guess what? They're all well, they're all happy, and at this moment, they're all adopted. So we thank you for believing in what the mission is for Dante's Den. It's really quite simple. We just continue the love.
Many active duty servicemen and women face a dilemma as they prepare for deployment. Who will look after their canine companion until they return? Dante's Den provides temporary boarding for their dogs as they serve. We honor the trust placed in us by members of the armed forces by giving their furry friends loving care, spacious dens, on-site veterinary care, and plenty of room to run and play. For more information, go to dantesden.org or call 844-DANTES-DEN.
Okay, well, this here is Callie, and she's a 2-year-old mixed breed. She is a love. She's very affectionate. She loves to play and do exercises. She can be a little silly, but we have been working on sit and down, and she's a very smart little girl. Well, now she's listening to me. And as you can see, she's very affectionate. So I think she would make a great, great family member to a family that's looking for, you know, to extend their family. She would need to be the only dog because she kind of is the jealous type. She wants to be the only one to get the love, but she really is a doll. She's a love.
So Troy, today we have Nicholas, our friendly little crocodile here. He's our Christmas crocodile.
Today he is, yes.
And how did he get his name as a Christmas crocodile?
Well, there was a children's book called The Christmas Crocodile, which you're holding. And so we figured today, if we did a segment on him, we'd just bring him out and we'd use him as a reference to the crocodile that was used in that book.
Now, the crocodile in this book, of course, is cutesy and precious and sweet. And he destroys everything under the Christmas tree and in the house. And then he kind of lays down and has a nap and then kind of gets with the program. Would Nicholas do that?
Probably not. Nicholas is a pretty nice little crocodile. However, if he got out at that size, he'd probably destroy everything in the house and he wouldn't calm down till we got him back outside into his water.
What type of crocodile is
This
he?
is the Morlet's crocodile. They're South American. Belize, Mexico, they're found very predominantly through that area.
And he is adorable. You know, he's got green eyes, and he's kind of greenish on the top, but he's pure white on the bottom. Look at that. Oh, does he know that I'm doing that?
Yeah, he knows.
Does he know that? Huh? Now, these are predators?
Yes.
And so what are they going after?
Whatever wildlife's in that area, these have been known. They'll take turtles, ducks, fish, other birds, snakes, mammals of any sort coming down to drink water. They'll try to snatch it if they can. In captivity, we feed them a basic diet that comes from a zoological company, and we supplement it with certain meats so that they identify what we're feeding them, because we don't want them to eat dogs and we don't want them to eat other animals that they're not supposed to. So they learn to profile what their food is, and then that's where they go from there.
Now, how long will he get?
You know, these guys, I've seen them and heard of them up to about, 11, 12 feet. So I would assume this one, as a male, he might have the potential to reach maybe 12 feet.
And he's how big
feet.
right now?
I would say he's just a little under 2 feet. He's probably 18.5 inches, I think. A couple months ago we measured him, so.
Now, we must say that Nicholas is just, at this point, relaxed because of Troy. Nothing has been enhanced, nothing has been given to him, but why is he so relaxed?
Crocodiles are really intelligent animals, extremely actually. And he's used to coming out and doing little things, and when we clean his enclosure or we move him outside for the day or back inside, he's used to being picked up and handled. So at the end of the day, or if we're moving him, sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes we'll encourage him with treats or verbal commands. So if we pick him up and we touch him and we tell him he's a good boy, he looks forward to that because that's a form of enrichment. And crocodiles appreciate enrichment.
Do that again, because he loves that.
And when he scratches back,
yeah, he looks.
This is an area that they're not able to get. So, even on the large crocodiles, they'll start to do that.
Yeah, he's saying, oh, this is really, really good.
Enrichment's important.
Well, he is absolutely adorable, and I think that if he auditioned, he could make it.
He'd probably get it, you bet.
And one for Shelley, and one for Maddie. Let's fill their stockings with gifts that they're sure to love.
Stay with us. There's more Animal Outtakes Holiday Special.
They are the greatest fighting force the world has ever seen. But what does it take to bridge the distance and keep them connected to family, home, and country? What does it take to strengthen our service members so they can be the greatest force for good in the world? It takes a force. Be a force behind the forces. Give today at force.uso.org.
Did you know you could get life insurance for less than 32 cents a day? With guaranteed acceptance whole life insurance through TrueStage, you can get up to $25,000 in protection with a single phone call. TrueStage can help free your family from immediate financial stress when you're gone.
Utility bills, mortgages, car payments, those are a lot of things that can add up pretty fast.
And even if you're on a fixed income, prices fit your budget, starting at less than 32 cents a day. Plus, your price will never increase and your benefit will never decrease. And with no medical tests or health questions, you cannot be turned down for any reason. Call 1-800-842-7189. Now, for a free, no-obligation quote, TrueStage offers plans to fit your budget. Help protect your family from immediate financial burdens after you're gone with guaranteed acceptance whole life insurance through TrueStage. Call 1-800-842-7189 now.
Dottie, it's that time of the season. And
Tis the season.
And we're here with you so that we can find out what our canine and feline friends really want for Christmas.
Excellent.
So, where should we start? Well, why don't we start with this lovely cheeseburger? Oh, big squeak. Has to have a big squeak.
Big squeaks, yes.
Absolutely. And there's a taco here.
People come in, they fall in love with things. We have fries. The fries come out. Squeaking, squeaking, crinkling. I think the toys are as much fun for us as they are the dogs, for sure.
Now, when you're speaking of food, Dottie, this is a must. It's ice cream. And I know we're supposed to give it to the dogs, but can we taste it too?
You sure can, Marcia. You can taste any of these. We have peanut butter and bacon. We have duck. We also have a turkey and pumpkin. This is made locally here in St. Pete, and our dogs are gobbling it up. So absolutely, if you want to get your spoon out and take a bite, feel free.
You know I will with some of the biscuits that we're going to do. Now, of course, we want to dress up our dogs very special during the holiday season. And so we have these gorgeous collars here. Now, are they adjustable?
Absolutely. Collars are adjustable, made with the beautiful gold, silver buckles, all handmade, right here in Lakewood Ranch, actually. And those have been hotcakes.
Well, it's by one of the local artists in town.
Yes.
Now, we have some other toys. What do we have going on down there?
Well, this is actually, I'm going to hold this and take a look at what that is. That's a Chewy Vuitton. So we have Chewy Vuitton, we have Jimmy Choo's, Kate Spade. So this is our hot diggity dog collection.
Dottie, it looks like you've been baking again. This is a true peanut butter cupcake, right?
Absolutely. It is filled with good stuff. Peanut butter, oatmeal. We have a yogurt topping, and then we put that special little cookie on top just to jazz it up a bit. So these treats are very safe. It's important that people understand what goes into making the treats. So here, it's all human grade. So I say, like anything, this is a treat. They shouldn't have it every day, all day, but certainly our dogs are wonderful. We like to spoil them every once in a while, and these are the right ones to choose if you're looking for something good. We do have a lot of puppies that come home this time of year, so we do celebrate a lot of birthdays still, so a lot of great birthday items. Our birthday dogs often get little extra treats, so we have our fresh baked treats here still. And then we always have something new that we're adding, so we have our animal crackers, and then of course...
Oh, the butcher bones.
The butcher bones.
Oh, the butcher bones. My pups love the butcher bones. And last year we got enough for all of the dogs out at Dante's Den, so they really had a real treat. And when we're looking for the right toy,
yes,
what are we truly looking for?
So you're looking for toys that you understand, is my dog a tough chewer? If he is, you're going to look for something that's a little bit tougher. He's going to rip the squeaker out of everything. Maybe you want to look at something that's a little bit more durable. Maybe something from our Soda Pup line or our Westpaw line. things that you've shopped for before that we carry in the store. If you're looking for something for a small dog, again, be careful it's not too small. Dogs can choke.
Well, you know I have a new puppy. I've got all the dogs out at Dante's Den.
You do.
We need to get shopping.
Let's shop.
Okay.
Out of all the reindeers, you know you're the mastermind. Run, run, Rudolph. Randolph ain't too far behind.
Okay.
Thank you, Marcia.
Oh, thank you, Daddy.
You're back.
Happy holidays to all of our precious pets. Oh, wait. Bye.
I like Moby because he's a nice dog. He's 3 years old. He just needs somebody to take care of him and give him a lot of room to run. And yeah, he likes to play Frisbee. He likes to chase after balls. And haven't seen him chase any cats yet, but he probably would do that too if he had a chance. Come here. Oh yes, he likes to love on you too. He's not a bad pet. I mean, people make pets in the wrong ideas. I mean, it's how the person trains the dog. And Moby's been trained to love, and he's real nice. He's never not aggressive or anything like that. He's really good. He loves to give love and just say hi, Moby's. Good boy.
This is Kilo. She's 9 years young, and she is just stolen my heart. She's a very loyal dog. Kilo would play ball for hours outside if we let her. She loves walks, loves adventure. She loves going for rides on the golf cart. She's a great dog. I love watching her with her babies. Every morning after we clean and eat breakfast, she gets to pick out her toy, and it's very sweet.
We've all had it happen one time or another. You come home to find your tree and all the decorations messed up and broken on the floor. Truth is, your dog or cat is not being a Scrooge. You just need to do a little pet proofing for the holidays.
I'll be right back.
Dear parents, it's time for a pop quiz. What's the best kind of play for kids? Play that makes us think? Or helps us pretend? Or teaches us rules? Or to be creative? Actually, every kind of play is important because different kinds of play give us different kinds of skills. Help us mix up the ways we play. Okay, class dismissed. Now go play.
Growing up, my mom was afraid of the water, something she did not want me to feel.
So I enrolled Missy in swim lessons.
It changed my life.
Missy Franklin.
And now you can do the same for someone that you love.
There's nothing more precious than your child's well-being.
So act now, before it's too late.
Make us fly!
I'm glad I did.
Thanks, Mom. Visit usaswimmingfoundation.org to find, get, or give a swim lesson.
Cookies are meant to be left out for Santa and not our pets. You know, there's a lot of ho-ho no-nos at this time of the year.
If your pet is anything like Rudder here, sometimes they tend to wind up on the naughty list. But here are some tips that might help keep your pet on track and safe this holiday season. The holidays just wouldn't be the same without a Christmas tree. But whether it's real or fake, it can still be dangerous. Keeping those decorations and light strands off the lower branches can help limit any temptation from your pet to bite or play with them. Food, there is a ton of it this time of year, from chocolates and cookies, but don't give in to those sad eyes. You're not being a Grinch. Certain foods can cause big problems for your pet. Some can even be deadly. And any of the scraps of meat you may end up with, avoid giving them to your dog. Many vets see an increase of dogs coming in with pancreatitis this time of year. The cause? Fatty meats. So the best advice to keep your pet healthy? Stick to their normal diet. Nothing says a holiday like the smell of pine or peppermint or cinnamon. Candles are great, but you want to make sure to keep them up high and out of reach to your dog or cat. Those little tails can cause big problems. And same applies if you're planning to heat some scented oils. If your kitty was to have just a few licks, this stuff could be toxic to them. Just pay attention and you and your pet will be sure to have a doggone happy holiday.
Today I have Sunny, who is a blue-nosed pit bull. Sunny, she's just so loving, loves to be cuddled, loves to just chew on tons of toys, and I just love spending time with her. I will go in her cage, sit on the floor, and she will lay on my lap while I tickle her belly, and she gives me kisses. I feed her in the morning, I feed her in the afternoon, and for about 30 minutes per day, I will go in and play with her and cuddle with her. But I just love the way she looks at you and just wants to hug you and kiss you and just always wants to be loved no matter what.
I've selected Shelly because she is so sweet. This dog came to us from Louisiana, the floods, with her puppies, and I just took to her right away because of how sweet she is. Just because of her demeanor. I mean, she is just nothing but love, this dog. And you can see it in her eyes and in the way she acts. She's just, I could pet her all day long and she would let me. She is just very loving, and she's all about love. She's very sweet.
The Christmas crocodile didn't mean to be bad. He just wanted to enjoy Christmas. What do you think, Nicholas? You gonna enjoy Christmas? From all of us at Animal Outtakes to you and your family, we wish you the best of the holiday season. Cookies are meant for Santa and not our puppies. There's a lot of ho-ho, shoot.
No.
Okay.
H before N.
Okay. All right.
My credit score was not that great.
I didn't understand what went into my credit score.
It was overwhelming.
Do you want to attain better credit health but don't know where to start? Credit Sesame can help by providing you a free credit score.
I love the app. It's so easy to use. It's like having your own financial coach.
Credit Sesame broke my credit score down into things that I understood, and it made me think, I can do this.
And the awesome thing about Credit Sesame, it's free.
It's 100% free.
You don't need to go it alone. Get started today at creditsesame.com.
In life after the military, it's our duty as veterans to have each other's back. I'm retired Colonel Greg Gatson, and it's my mission to help you get the benefits and services you've earned. If you need to file a VA claim, remember these important steps. Submit an online claim through ebenefits.va.gov. Work with an accredited Veteran Service Organization, or VSO. And if you need to attend a VA claim exam, please go. Visit this website to learn what to expect.
Enjoy some of the best Suncoast restaurants on me. Just go to mysuncoast.com/dining, sign up for the newsletter if you haven't already, and you can win a $50 gift card to a restaurant in our area. We'll pick a winner each week, so go on our website and sign up now.
Like ABC7 on Facebook to stay connected to the team you trust. ABC7 News at 7 weeknights.